Huge champions for the East End, and having your involvement has definitely made this program a lot better over the past number of years, and it's great to have that prominent placement on Queen Street so we can all warm up and experience the exhibit inside it as well. So with that in mind, I'd like to kind of get back to the art side of this as well. Something that's always been core to the program of Winter Stations is giving young artists, students, an opportunity to participate as well. And I'm super excited to bring up the team from Centennial College to speak about their installation, the Beaches Percussion Ensemble. So as you can imagine, this one's loud, this one's exciting, and it incorporates elements of the beach itself and invites visitors to play along with the sounds of the lake to create a beautiful melody. The Centennial College students are a very diverse group featuring artists, designers from different programs, each with different creative styles and passions, and together they work as a collective to make it own. So please join me in welcoming these bright young minds and artists from Centennial College up here to the stage. Where's our Centennial team?
So how's the evening, everyone? Well, so as the name says here, so we're from Centennial College. I'm Walter, and this is Jacob.
Hi, everyone.
So before we get started, we're going to talk more about each other and an art piece that represents us, because we're a really diverse group, and it was really interesting doing this whole process.
So to start with, we have Sia Foley. Sia was our team leader all throughout our project. She's in the Fine Arts Studio program, and besides that, she has an educational background in history and international studies.
And for her art piece, what brought out to her was a birth of the practice, which is a three-piece art, and the whole point is to her discovery of what made her passion for art, what got her driven.
Now, another person who helped throughout this project was Mike. Mike was our head of construction, and he's also in the Fine Arts Studio program.
Now, Minds Art Studio loves graffiti and structures. So for this piece here, Wallflower, it's not supposed to be professional or anything of that. He just wants to appreciate the simplicity and fun of structures and also just simple shapes.
Now, our initial idea came from this person. Anna Rusty is in a graphic design program, and she has an educational background in architecture.
Now, for her work piece she would like to present was A Place to Heal Up, which shows a nice, interesting structure and the simplicity of like vivid shapes.
Now, one of our volunteers, Paul Hasayed, is in the Fine Arts Studio program, and he helped with construction.
Now, for his piece, he doesn't mind challenging the viewers and behind it, and he wants to show to the embracement of the inner emotion. And this piece is called Can't Suppress It.
Another volunteer we had was Paul Rajan. He's in the Fine Arts Diploma program, and he has an educational background in visual communication.
And for his piece, he is discovering more behind the negative and positive shapes, and he also has a background in photography. So he takes all these photos here and transfers them to digitally, and then paints it.
Now you have Walter. He's also in the Fine Arts Studio program.
Personally, this is my piece called Set Me Free Insanity, and the whole point is I want to discover and embrace the suppressed emotions that you hide within yourself.
Hi, that's me. I'm Agorul Dan, and I'm in the graphic design program.
And this is his lovely product here that he created himself, coffee beer. It's not something you want, but it's something you need.
Now, this project wouldn't be possible without the help of two wonderful professors. To begin with, we have Lisa Vini, which is an artist, professor, and the Fine Arts Studio program coordinator.
Now, for her piece, Lisa created a very dynamic imagery of the digital prints, and I really appreciate it. I really appreciate her process because we spent a lot of time talking with her, which also took a huge influence in what is the beyond defined senses.
Now, in terms of construction, we need the help of Pasquale Palazzo, which is the show art professor in the product design program.
Now, for his work, I love it. Simple, to the point, and very structural like integrity. And with all that, he really provided us a lot of insights of how can we make this work better and where not to, and like to cut some edges, which really supported us, and he kept us going.
Now let's talk about a little bit about the project.
Now, for the first challenge that we had throughout this whole project was, well, as I said, like, what can we describe for beyond the five senses? Because that's something, it's not really in proper literature. You have to like really think. You have to put your mind in another place. It's a feeling you can't describe.
So what we do was create a structure of stacked boxes, which have bells that work as chimes, and with drums, so people can join the symphony of the beach.
And the second problem we faced was more about budget. And it was not because it was, oh, we have like next to nothing. It was more because we're all designing and we're all learning. We're all in college currently. So this is very new and familiar, which was also really good that we faced this challenge, because now we gained a huge experience we never had before.